Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. My name is Super Siri. Welcome, welcome. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. I almost didn't stream today. Almost didn't stream today. I hope everyone's having an okay day today. By the way, I hope everyone's doing well. Me personally, I'm going through heck and back today. H-E. Wait, can I do? Come on, tackle it. Yeah. Welcome in, Evie. It's the skeleton. His name is Bernard. His name is Bernard. He's quite the skeleton back there. He's just been dancing this whole time. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a good day, Evie. Welcome, welcome. I apologize for starting so late. I've had quite a busy day. And it doesn't even involve really the story that I have to tell. So that should be interesting. Not really anyway. But let's see. I might wait a bit. Let me amp up the intensity of the story, even though it's not that serious. But yeah, today's been quite a day. I actually went to the mall today. That was pretty fun. I won me a little keychain thing that you put on your bag. I think that's cute. I did stuff today. I'm surprised I even went out and did things today. Because yeah, F it, I'll tell y'all. Today. So, okay. This morning. Why is his ribcage backwards? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think his ribcage is backwards. Although if it is, then it's probably because it's from an old animation. I don't think his ribcage is backwards. You can see his spine in the back. So, I'd say he's probably right. He's probably right. You're just thinking, turn him around. He looks funky. But no, let's see. This morning I went to clean my bedding, like I do every now and again. Because I don't like sleeping in dirty bedding. Anyway, that's not the point. I was trying to get my bedding, get it together, you know, I had all this bedding balled up in my arms, you know, and I'm taking it out to the kitchen, so I had to walk down the hallway, and unfortunately did not see a vacuum cleaner in the hallway, and, yeah. You know those jokes that people make of, like, you know, the feeling that you get when you stub your toe, you know, into, like, the edge of a table or something? Yeah, imagine stubbing one of your middle toes into a vacuum cleaner, and not just stubbing it, full on kicking the vacuum cleaner with your toe. That's my day today. Wait, never mind. Yeah, you're cool, Evie. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a fun experience. Let me tell you. So I wish I could send a picture of what exactly it looks like right now, because it's bruised real bad. Didn't even, like, I just hit it. Somehow I busted up my toe so bad that I might have even broke my toe in the process. So that's great. Lovely. Today's been a great flippin' day. Oop, that's the wrong button. Great flipping day. No. So upset. And then I was late to streaming because I went out with my sister to do things. Dang. At least it wasn't a hoverboard. Yeah. Yeah, at least it wasn't a hoverboard. It was just a full-on vacuum. It's literally just a full vacuum. Just bam! Hit it. And just, the noise that I made, just feeling that, just thunk. I'm like, oh! Oh my god. So now, the hilarious thing is that I got an ice pack on the floor right now for my foot. So that's fun. What a good day this is. What a good day. let's see. I went out to the mall, I went shopping around. After that I went to spend time with my family. So that was something. Uh, yeah, it wasn't hateful. I just busted my toe in the process today. And got made fun of for it. By the way, I got made fun of for it. I got made fun of for it. I want pity points. Somebody pity me. I'm getting bullied for a stubbed toe. Please. One subscribe or like a day helps a very sad puppy with a stubbed foot. Gosh darn it. But yeah, it's been a day today. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, am I late? No, it's cool. We just got started. It's cool. Welcome in, Sunny. I was just over here telling my amazing story about how I stubbed my toe so hard that it's bruised and possibly broken. Don't know how that happened. I don't even know. I smacked into a vacuum cleaner somehow. Had a fight. No, we gotta change it now. We gotta change it before everybody else comes in. It was a full-on battle, a righteous full-on battle with a vacuum cleaner. I beat it up, and it was trying to take me on, and I kicked it to the sun, and that's how I got a bruise on my toe. Not even the pinky toe either. The full-on middle, one of the middle toes. So it's... But anyway, also, I want to know. I gotta turn on the music for this, though. Y'all, we're enjoying some coffee right now. Some delicious, delicious aromatic, beautiful coffee right now. It's not even Celsius today. It's just full-on coffee that smelled delicious coffee. Fresh from the Keurig. And the claims and daily streak tour. Nice. Nice. So sadly, I don't really have a lot of ASMR to work with. I don't even know where to put my spoon right now. It's just being annoying. There. We'll put it back here. Okay. So yeah, this is the mug I painted too. Very nice mug. Sippy sippy. Delicious. See, I didn't want any strong stuff today. I want to swallow a coffee bean whole. Straight from the source. Straight from the source. I knew I could do it. I just know that I did. I'm sure you would, because that's a whole flipping coffee bean. I'm just imagining an Eevee eating one whole coffee bean and just regretting every choice they ever made to get to that point. I'm gonna have to draw that later. Just an Eevee trying to eat a coffee bean. Dang, I had a whole bit. That's just... that takes the cake. That's the funniest thing I think I've seen today. Anyway, here's some coffee ASMR. Hold on, maybe I can... Let me get my spoon real quick. This is coffee ASMR. Delicious. Let me just... Can't really hear it because I've drank half of it, but... There you go. Delicious. How do we end up doing ASMR for the drinks that I bring in? Now think about it, I'm pretty sure I've never seen any non-depressed person drink pure black coffee if they weren't in a rush. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe well, okay. I can't say anything about a business person. They might also be down on their luck too. Delicious. Like a nice breezy morning on a fall day. You just gotta sip yourself a nice good taste of coffee. Delicious. Could shoot it into your bloodstream if you had to, but would it really be healthy for you? I mean, is coffee in general healthy? No. Hey, have you guys heard that there's supposed to be a second season out for Spy X Family? I know. Shocking. I think so anyway. Let me check that. Let me check real quick. I'm so sorry, I'll stop that. Gosh darn it, why can I not flipping type? Spy X Family Season 2? Ooh. It just came out 2 days ago! I gotta go watch that. I'll be right back. Just here. Oh man, I can't wait to watch that. It sounds like there's just 2 episodes out right now. Business people are always depressed. Still like, at least add milk. Yeah. Black coffee is not very good. I've tried it once. And that was decaf too, and I hated it. Coffee by itself is not very good for me. But here's the thing. I'm not a fan of bitter stuff. I don't like bitter. I like sweet things. I've got a very heavy sweet tooth. So, anything sweet is okay with me. Make more seasons of TDLOSK. Is that an anime or is it a show? I'm trying to think of what that leads up to. I'm thinking it's... No, it's not that. I don't know. Ah, man. I hope everyone's having a fine evening. We civil beings here are enjoying some nice... I can't get it to like sploosh without causing a mess, but we people here are enjoying some coffee. Beautiful. Oh! Of Psychic. Okay. I was like, oh, what's that show? Oh, I hope another season comes out. Or no, you said you're waiting on one. Okay. Only have decaf because of how much sugar I put in my coffee. Whew. I can't say much. I put quite a bit of sugar in my coffee, but sugar doesn't really give me the energy that I need. So, sugar only gives me like rush, and then crash. So, I kind of need caffeine straight up, or it's not happening. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying this nice, calm moment. I love this music, by the way. This nice, calm, moment to sip on their caffeinated drink or decaffeinated. No judgment here. Coffee at 9:30. No, I don't. Who said I was drinking coffee at this early of an hour? It's 9 o'clock somewhere. Anyway. That's good, not coffee. Late at night. Delicious. Pokemon Sleep is gonna hate me. They're gonna be at my door like, hey, go to bed. And I'm gonna be climbing on the ceiling. Sleep is not gonna happen? Yeah. Well, for me, technically, I last maybe like 2 hours. So I'll stream, be fine on the caffeine for a while, and then once the stream is over, I'll chill for a minute, and then I'll be out. I'll crash for the rest of the night. Like, that's usually what happens. Caffeine does not last long for me, and it sucks. Like, when I have to go into work, here's the thing. I start work at like 5 in the morning, and then 7 o'clock we go and take like a little break thing, and that's when I have to have some kind of caffeine, or else I will be out for the rest of the day, which sucks. But yeah, I don't think sleep would have been happening either way, since I've stubbed my foot into the next year, so... but yeah, I am drinking coffee, just for the stream. I didn't make much. It's like half a cup, so it's only to keep me awake for now. And then hopefully later I'll just conk out. Hopefully. Anyway, we've been at this for a minute. We've been doing this for 20 minutes. Sends me over the edge for a week, and I never crash unless I drink water within 3 minutes of finishing. Ooh. Yeah, see, decaf don't do nothing for me. I just don't enjoy coffee that way. I don't drink coffee just to enjoy it. I drink coffee to get the caffeine, and then that's it. I won't drink it otherwise. So I'll drink it in the morning or something, because I love the smell. I grew up with the smell of coffee, you know, my family would make coffee in the morning, or my mom would in the morning. She'd make this French vanilla coffee or something, and I always wake up and go, ah, it smells so good. It smells so nice. I know it's early morning when I can smell the coffee. Like they tell you wake up and smell the coffee, that's literally what I was doing every day as a child, just smelling coffee. Just, it's morning. Silly Billy. Welcome in, Hiki. I have coffee, and also I busted up my toe in a totally legit battle with a vacuum cleaner. To a point that it's bruised. I just sneezed and wheezed, and my mom walked in while the sneeze happened and told me, chill down, score. That's messed up. Sunny squirrel. He'd be the most chill squirrel out there. Just tone dead. Just face. Coffee at night. How do you know it's coffee? It's not like I've been advertising it this whole time. It's just a little bit of coffee in the morning. Oh my god, that coffee went flying. What the freak? What's with my luck today? Gosh darn. I'm surprised I have not got any stains on this sweatshirt that I have on. I have a sweatshirt on right now that says it's Halloween Town, and it's got a nice little illustration of Halloween Town on it. It's really cute. It's got the big pumpkin in the middle and everything. I love this sweatshirt. Sunny Squirrel! Insert a squirrel with Sunny's head. Oh god, I can imagine it. That's the worst part. But yeah, today's been enough day for me to drink some coffee. Also, I could tell the story again. Maybe I'll tell it later. I'll tell it a little later, unless you guys want to hear it again. I don't know. It's not really that big to warrant another telling of it. Okay, we're done with this music. Shh. She was asking for my Christmas list, and I brought up the "you gotta be effing kidding me" shirt, and she said I could get it. Oh, that's nice. I mean, if she's cool with it, then she's cool. You should do the Maria's Home mod, by the way. I'll think about it. I keep watching that Halloween Town movie, and I cannot stop even if I wanted to. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. That and Hocus Pocus. I like both of those. They're not even horror movies. They're Halloween movies, and that's what makes them special. They give you fright in a fun way. You know what I mean? It's fright in a fun way. Oh yeah, Siri, you should play mods. Why can I not? Oh, right, that's right. I have to use the mouse. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Because I love Coraline, to be honest. Coraline's a favorite. Yeah. Love Coraline. My sister loves Coraline, too. Let me turn this down just a bit. There we go. Is an orange called an orange after the orange, or is the orange called an orange after the other orange that's been repurposed as an orange for orange juice? Yes. And Sims 3 be looking different. Oh, you're right. Sims 3 be looking You're right. Sims 3 be looking very different. Yeah, that's looking mighty different. There we go. Now we're playing Ace Attorney. I didn't stream Saturday, okay? I had stuff to do. I couldn't help it. Anyway, April 20th, 12:14 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Gosh darn, there's more coffee on the table. Oop, guys. What's that? Oh my god, I'm gonna do voices, I totally forgot. Oh my god, this music is strong! Why is it so strong? I don't want to make it too quiet. Yeah, I think that'd be okay. We should repeat orange like Siri. If Siri says something, we respond with orange. No, Siri, no. I made a grass ring today because I'm for real life bagel. And someone said my husband was hero. I can't argue with that. Oh, that's cute. Orange. Okay, well, if you respond with orange, then I respond with the color blue. There you go. Blue. That's my answer to your orange. That's my answer. How do you respond? Wait, this is spelled wrong. Court will now reconvene. Judge, are you okay? Orange. Yellow. Orange. Purple. And that's a complimentary color, too. Has our witness, Ms. Olga Orley, recovered? Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness. Oh god, I forgot what voice I gave him. Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again. That's the thing, you see, she's quite fatigued. You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne. Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss Orley take the stand. Very well. The witness will take the stand. Orange. Green. Like a Nickelodeon slime. Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession? Oh god, I forgot about Olga. Or perhaps you'd rather admit you're a poor liar and a poor loser. Kristoff looks fun. I mean, yeah. Not. Oh! Ow! I don't even know what voice to give her anymore. Name's Olga Orley. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quickfingers Orley. Anyways, orange. Aren't you glad that I didn't say orange? Oh, really? Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian. Oh, wait, what? I'm not really Russian, and my last name sounds like oh really. Oh really? There, that's the truth. I hope you're satisfied. Witness, you will tell the court what you were really up to that night. Orange. Gray. Gray. There you go. Fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, see? Let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences. Fine. Girl. Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy Smith hired me to do what I do best. Orange. Teal. I was planted at the Borscht Bowls Club several days prior to the night of the game. Wait, Siri, are you playing this on your DS or something and connecting it to your computer? No, this is an emulator. I don't know how to connect my DS through the computer, so this is just an emulator. I wish it was an actual DS. That'd be great, but it's not. Orange. Hold on, thinking of a one. Pink. Okay. As a waitress. So you were in cahoots with the victim? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not the actual one. I wish it was though. I love playing the DS. So I'm really sad that I can't actually pull out a DS. Orange. Beige. Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. But winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. A stretchy pirate, a swordsman, and a chef that has a crush on her. You know what? I can see that. I can see that. There should be a game tomorrow, so it would be called Orange. 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 It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple, elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in the Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. Ringo. Ringo? Orange is getting discombobulated and recombobulated. He would then pull out the planted card, and then the trap would snap shut. You swap the cards! Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it, they would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces. Indeed. Getting caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins. A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan. Oh, really? Oh, really? What? Oh, really? Oh, really? How droll. I don't know how to do that voice. But it appears you have made quite the mistake. Mistake? I agree. The trap was elegant. Yet what happened to that planted card? Hey, that's right. He's lucky, I'll give him that. You'd have to be able to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quick Fingers. Oh, really? Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. And then Lucario. Canoe. Oh, really? The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick. Cute? Who wants to be cute? Borger. I'm not cute, I'm bad. You hear me? Bad. Chess. Chess. Oh my god, chess. Let's get some chess. So let me be. And I'll set you free. I wish I could sing the other song, but it's just not appropriate for it. When you're through being bad, perhaps you could testify to the court. How bad could I possibly be? Let's see. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. Whoops, what? No. No! No! Ah! Oh my god, Onceler. How bad could I possibly be? Let's see. In my school, it looks like the. There was a lot of kids in my school that looked like him. Tell us about this trap and how it was sprung. Witness testimony. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up the bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was the no-good, cheating defendant. Don't call the stairs. Oh god, biggering was better. Oh. Please. I will summon Basil. What? A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark. I'm bigger in my company. I'm bigger in my corporate sign. Mine. I don't know the rest of the song. The trap was perfect, I tell you, perfect. If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Look who's talking. Well, the testimony, for what it's worth, is all yours, Mr. Justice. With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors? Mr. Wright knows his stuff. Is this what I think it is? How bad can I be? And the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand like he was supposed to. Let me look at my stuff again. Do. Are you referencing what I think you're referencing? Basil? Who? Me? I'm singing, How Bad Can I Be? I don't know about that. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what I thought about. Touch the check button. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That was my bad. Dang, poor guy. Got hit pretty good. Hmm. Hmm. I'm biggering, and all this biggering is triggering more biggering. I just cannot stop biggering. I'm getting biggering and biggering, and I just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop biggering me. Let's see. How long did I yearn for one of these? Okay. So, everything went according to plan. Exactly. The fifth ace came up, so it's obvious the switch went off without a hitch. Once the extra card was found in his pocket, Wright would be forever known as a cheat and a fraud. There are worse things to be known as, I suppose. Tell us what happened with the search. If you do, I'll listen to it a little later. Once the stream is over. The card disappeared? Yeah, my trump card, the 5 of hearts. Gone, without a trace. Poof, zippo. We searched every nook and cranny, even inside his cute little hat. But the card was nowhere to be found, is this correct? Never in my long, storied career. Never has quick fingers orally have been so readily duped. Well, really? So what did happen to the 5 of hearts? Don't look at me, why don't you ask that cheating, lying, two-faced defendant? So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action? That image is horrible out of context. Uh-oh. Let me ask, how's your eyesight? Just who do you think you're talking to? They don't call me quick fingers for nothing. I'm a pro, which means my dealing's pro, and my eyesight is pro. Honestly, she'd have to be as blind as a bat to miss something in that small room. Yeah, but Mr. Wright didn't have a motive to hit the victim. Different personality, but the same testimony. I believe you have her where you want her, Justice. The circumstances have changed, yet her testimony has not. That means there's gotta be a contradiction in there. Oh god. Quite. Hmm. Wait, isn't that a little odd? What's odd? You searched Mr. Wright, thoroughly, and found nothing? Which means he didn't cheat, which means he had no reason to strike the victim. Well... What the freak? What was that just now? I sensed something? Something wrong, Mr. Justice! That lady just bagumped. No, nothing, Your Honor. What to do? Should I press her a little harder? Yes, press harder! Press harder! Miss Horley, you're hiding something. Ooh, 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 did Evie send it? Yes! Oh my god, the bickering song. Yeah. I have to listen to that later. I'm gonna love that. I need to remember to listen to that. What are you talking about, you? Me? Quick fingers are really hiding something? The defense will refrain from baseless accusations. Blah, 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 blah. I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Mr. Wright hit him. But don't. Siri, I find your Spotify? Yeah, it's linked in there. I would assume you guys would find it. I saw it when Wright hit him with my own eyes. I saw it. I think you told me that once. And, that you liked some of my stuff. Which I appreciate. It is nice of you. I do make playlists on there sometimes. Just for the fun of it. I saw it when Wright hit him. With my own eyes. I saw it. What's this weird vibe I'm getting? Witness, for instance. Miss Aurelie. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice? Touching her neck, was it? It's okay. It's alright. Don't feel bad. It's alright. They do say that if someone's touching the back of their neck, it's like a soothing thing. What the freak is happening? Whoa, what's going on? It's kicking in! The sensation is coming into focus. The coffee's working, guys! The coffee's working! Oh! I'm feeling so off! What? This coffee is kicking it so strong! Oh no! Verona's ignoring my pacer test. Can you see what we're in the middle of? Also, I realized it was the pacer test thing, but I didn't really want to read all that. That twitch, it's so clear. It's like I could perceive her habit like I couldn't before. Perceive! The coffee is kicking in! You can just hear in the background. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You can hear in the background. Let me turn it. Just. Anyway. That's all you hear in the background. Read? I don't want to. You can't make me. I don't have to if I don't want to. I am my own dog. I can do what I want. Miss O'Reilly, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself. Unless you want me to read in some kind of weird voice. Unaware of what? Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. Read. No. Not even asking nicely, just telling me to read. My neck? So what? What indeed, Justice? I hadn't noticed anything of the sort. When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it. A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about? I can see it clearly now. The coffee has kicked in. This is highly unusual. Well, let's ask the defense. Defense, what the frick is going on? You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us? Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss O'Reilly, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. Notice it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an irreplaceable impression on your neck is this. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold 1 second. One second. Okay. So, okay. I kind of figured that was it, but... Wait. Back. Where's that? Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon. But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain? What's he talking about now? Do a little salsa. It was Mr. Smith, the victim, was hit, not you. This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits, they're completely irrelevant. Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination. I'll explain later, just trust me. Now's your only chance to break her. Miss O'Reilly, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment. I drink a little coffee. The coffee's kicking in! Oh my god. I am nothing. Everyone just in shock that she went back to this character. We know you're not Russian. The witness will testify, please. No. This girl, I swear. Bah, fine. Math trivia, what are the two 4-digit numbers that can be flipped by multiplying by a 1-digit number? Wait. What? I don't know this trivia. Prison! Objection! What? Exactly, Sonny. I have no idea either. Miss O'Reilly, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. Slam. So explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. What the heck? The man who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant. Woo! Showdown time. Get it. Get it. You dirty cheat. Check his pockets now. It's gone. The card's gone. You lose. Oh, you lost the moment you entered these woods. Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right. And he hit me. You, some master of cheating you turned out to be. Eek. How is that close, Tommy? Yeah, it's not quite close. When I came to, the victim was already dead. Is that it? Oh, that was the judge. That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure. Well, where does this leave us? Madness. This is madness. I'm dreaming. It must have been me who was hit with a bottle, and I'm imagining all of this. It must have been me who hit the bottle, because I'm imagining all of this. It appears our prosecution is at his wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this turn of events? Gavin's like, I'm so at a loss for words of what to say about this. Mr. Gavin, sir? I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss O'Reilly a big fat liar. What? We were in the room the night of the murder, the defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive. A motive? Her plot foiled, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder. What? I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me. I don't know. What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled we catch ourselves in the process. Mr. Wright! Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin. What are you saying? Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder. Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess. A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know two colors of the cards were being used. A fourth person. This theory again, your fourth person doesn't exist. Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception. The perfect place to catch the real criminal. The real criminal? And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less. What? Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about? Sorry? Remember what I said? The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error. He or she wasn't considering the color on the back of the cards. Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there is one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue. Yeah, I had that impression too, but why? Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was? It's B, I swear. Were you there? Who is the fourth person? Why I always get put on the spot like this? Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Who thought the cards used in the final game were blue? Shoddy. Why is he here? Dang, man. As I expected, your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair. I was right? Christoph Gavin, you were the fourth person that night. But of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards. How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. You can't tell which one of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or the table. But look! You can see the colors in this photo. Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before the evidence came to light. Oh. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense, a competition, Your Honor. A competition? Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome. Well, Christoph. Oh boy. Mr. Gavin? You put a meme in there? Okay, let me see. I don't know if I... Gosh darn it. Hold on a second. Let me check this. Making sure. Okay. Oh god. Oh no. You shut the freak up. No, not me. No, it's me. Please watch it soon. I just watched it right now. I had to turn off the audio because I didn't know if it was gonna be copyrighted or not. See, when y'all send memes and stuff, it's cool and all. I'm okay with it. But I also have to be like, I gotta watch it later. I don't know what's in it. Dadgummit. I do plan on listening to Biggering though, after the stream. Mr. Gavin? Mr. Gavin! Is something the matter? No, nothing. Excuse me, it was just so sudden. Right, you aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Oh, Christoph? You know, even I never take a joke this far. Oh. This has got beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder? I assure you, I'm quite sane. I'm gonna add more memes, hee. Go ahead. Y'all, make sure to add memes to the bridge though, okay? The bridge is where the memes go. I assure you, I'm quite sane. But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim? Ow. There. I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either. Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met. Well, what if they have? Wait, I know this song. Oh, I know it. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. And then Zombie added the music song from the one episode of Hell of a Boss. I will tell you, y'all, make sure to put memes in the bridge. Memes are supposed to go to the bridge. I don't know how we ended up spiraling out of that. Or at least, you know, I don't know. Just memes in the bridge. Huh? There's a possibility, after all. They may have met that night before the game started. What are you suggesting? Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the court. Oh, Kristoff? Oh? The defense would like to request no such thing. Mr. Evan? Testimonies must relate to the case. He's hiding something! He's hiding something! It's suspicious! Heck yeah, that's right. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Continue to send your memes. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related? He is up to something. I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Kevin. As I explained before, the defense believes that Mr. O'Reilly? I don't know. Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you. Oh, okay. Gulp. Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony? Hear the testimony. It's important. It's importante. The breakdancing meme. Heck yeah, I love that one. It's just a little Mori dancing. I love that gosh darn cat breakdancing meme. It's so funny. This is Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along, and I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court. Et tu, Justice? You betray me, your teacher? I just can't quite get his accent down. I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth. Yeah! I gotta believe! What? Your flush looks pretty swag, bro. Thank you. I know that wasn't directed towards me. I just thought that was funny. Very well, the defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please. Oh, my eye itches. Why? Sunny is sending some good ones. Appetite before murder. That evening, Kristoff and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. Shoddy Smith walked in 5 minutes after Kristoff left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. Don't be shy, check the bridge again. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh no. I haven't even clicked play and I already know. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. How'd this turn into a Mori? Oh no. Whoops. Bro, what? Hold on. We gotta mute this again. I have to see this. Basil. Oh no, Basil. Just in New York City hanging out and just turn around and start Basil. Oh god. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Mr. Gavin. You were at the Borscht Ball Club the night of the murder? I dined with him rather frequently. And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder? Quite against my will, I had become involved in a murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him. Look at all of them? Can't look at all of them. I'm in the middle of a stream, y'all. I can't look at all of them. look at all of these. Like, look, I'm busy. Look. Shh. What is going on in here? Alright, look. Y'all. I'm gonna set myself to do not disturb. I'm in the middle of this. You were planning this all along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial. The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then, and now. I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. And there, your background, right? It appears that I was wrong. Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Justice? Sir? He's lying, and you're going to expose him. I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying. Understood? Mr. Cavan versus Mr. Wright. This can't end well. Why can't I have a normal trial? Apt for the murder. Let's see. You. Craft failed. Smith hit the waitress. About this failed trap. There's like eyelash in my eye and it will not leave me alone. This is the same trap that Miss Olga O'Reilly mentioned. O'Reilly? The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. It was to plant a card in Mr. Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and trap would snap shut. You swapped the cards. Just like that, the legend would be all dashed to pieces. Welcome in, Ethan. We're playing Ace Attorney. Yes, a harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it. Oh, quirk? I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. A card she planted. Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was a 5 of hearts. Remember the guy who told you you rejected from Hero? Yes, I do remember you, Ethan. You were there when I got rejected by Yasuhiro from Danganronpa. Very upset still, very upset. I'm getting over it slowly, but upset nonetheless. I'm still sniffling. I have a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game. Disposed? Where? There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle. An empty bottle of grape juice? The murder weapon? Oh no. Yes, I rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see. A ball of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like terrific drama. A card inside the murder weapon? That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look. Take a look at this wine bottle. Even though they say it's grape juice. Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3, approves of this bottle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information. Okay. Let me check. I'm sorry. You asked for it? Oh. No. Maybe if I... Mr. Wright, if I may, there's what? I don't even want to know what y'all are sending each other. Yes? I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in here. No? What? Mr. Wright, surely ellipses isn't all you have to say for yourself. You know, ... Does that mean anything? Why would you send... What are y'all doing? Y'all are so strange, I tell you. You can't be sending fictional characters feet to each other. I don't want to know. I'm sitting to the bridge for you and I don't want it. Why me? I don't want it. I'm more. Oh god, now I'm waiting for it. I'm expecting it to happen. No! Send it to me, help. Well, this is what happens when you send it around. I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I did put it in that bottle, however. Huh? Perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Oh, a sixth person could have helped. So soon. Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client. My apologies, Your Honor. Oh. I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle, there was nothing. So what's going on? Is Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear? Uh-huh. In any case, please continue with the cross-examination. I'm ready for a nap. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence. Excuse me while I get out a pillow. Oh. Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO. Oh, why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore? Gavin's acting weird. Mr. Wright, if I may. Yes. Take a look at this photograph. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead. Good point. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. I thought my door was open for a minute. I like that Phoenix is just here for the ride, like, nice thinking. I didn't think of that. Usually they'd be in their seats quaking like, hit me while I was like, that's a good point. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. I gotta write that one down. That's a zinger right there. I've never seen one. I'm down to the last bit of my coffee. We finished the coffee. It's all gone. Out of my cute little bumblebee mug. Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it. Mr. Roy, can you explain this to the court, pretty please? Ah, I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head. You put the hat on the dead man's head? He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view, shining bright, just like in the photograph. Just like in this photograph. And I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head. Why would you do a thing like that? All I can say is, I'm sorry. But that's the only thing I touched at the crime scene. So, Miss R really didn't see it? It being the victim's, his head? I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head. Ah, here we go again. Mr. Gavin? Pardon. It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case. Hmm. Hey, he's still our client, isn't he? I believe that's enough of that. Mr. Kevin? God has left us all 20 seconds later. 5 nations, yeah! Oh no. Oh god. I'm afraid to know. uh, Mr. Kevin? This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago. Jeez, man. Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Kristoff. I never knew. I believe it was you who threw the first stone. Enough! Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never. Tell the truth. That's it. Roll dice for loud. What? Roll dice for doubt. 8. 8. I'm not doubting here. Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here. Eh? When I noticed the trap, put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well. Reason? That reason is right here. Your cell phone? That night, recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation. What's this? What the devil? Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court. Aww. Wait, we need, hold on. We need a voice. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Hopefully the one I find is good. I do like this one a lot. Well, let me see. Is there another one? I don't think so. Oh, wait, here it is. Let me test this real quick. Hold on. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Here it is. And then I will boopity boop. Beepity bop bop. I'm scared. Don't be scared. It's okay. Hopefully you guys. Okay. Let's test this. Oh! Is this one? Yeah. Perfect. It works. Okay. Kristoff, I seem to be in a bit of trouble. What's this? Game not going well? Something like that. That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be no good? He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him hard. You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate? China plate? What? You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate? It wasn't you, was it? Me? Please, the cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should have come to that. Siri saw it. I did. Oh no. Oh no! I don't even have to click play and I see it. Oh god, it's one of those. Oh, why? Oh, why? Get it out of here. I'm deleting that. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. I'm not even going. I'm getting it out of here. It's just a foot fetish. Yikes forever. Vagina play. Gosh darn it, we're here to do Ace Attorney. What is this? Why was it deleted? It was because of me! Dadgummit! What? What is this debauchery? Oh god, I'm logging out so bad. Ah! Yikes forever. That's so... Oh god. Why? What's a... You said good. I don't want that in there. Please, no. Hold on a second. I'm gonna hop off this chair for a minute. Give me 1 second. Gosh darn it. I have to like refresh myself after seeing all that. What in the world? Oh, that was so close. I almost thought I was gonna crack my one tootsie, but that's good. Oh god, why? Hold 1 second. And I'm back. There we go. Say we go pup. just just ah. Anyway. Siri is now Whooper. Whooper has taken over the show. Yeah, Whooper hour. Pink boy hour. Anyway, bone china plate. Kind of porcelain, very smooth and shiny, and not plate, but pate? Like pate? Or just pate? I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. Hmm. The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead. Wait a second, something's not right about that phone call. Don't question the tsunami of flustered emoji. I don't... That's like the only time I've ever had to delete something from the bridge. Because it was just so... Like, what? It's one of those. Wait a second, something's not right about that phone call. Usually I'm pretty lenient about, like, the memes that go on the bridge, because it's the bridge. You could throw whatever memes you want off the bridge, but it's like... That one's kind of... That one's not the best of it. It's one of those, and I don't know how I feel about that, especially considering Hero is technically a minor. At least as far as I remember. He may actually be old enough, but I don't think I feel comfy with that. Oh my god. I almost swore on the server. I think I do. I think I remember someone saying, like, can I swear? Is it okay for me to swear? Like, is it wrong? I'll be like, well, I mean, you can, but it's probably not the best idea. I sent you an explanation. You don't have to explain. It's so funny. Asked me to send it again. That's just instant. You said, please don't ban us. You're not getting banned. It's okay. You're okay. It's alright. You're not getting banned. I promise. You're not getting banned. It's okay. I just didn't know how to feel about having that in the server. I'm gonna be real with you. I saw it and just went, no! It's definitely not one of those you on there. Oh god. I think that's the only time I've gotten any... Wait, hold on. Release the aftermath because that's when you arrived? Ooh, what? Have I ever gotten any sort of trouble for a death threat? Oh gosh, I have to remember now. Oh gosh. Oh no. I hope it wasn't... There's bleach on the bridge now. We're gonna need a lot of bleach. I sent another cute meme. I appreciate it. Oh my god, thank you. Nations on Discord, especially when the person who's speaking say, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Oh god. Yeah, I remember you got real mad about that. And you know what? Understandably, for a good reason. It was for a good reason that you got mad. Cause, like, honestly, that's horrible. Nobody should be doing any of that. Even in DMs, like, none of that. It's not okay to say that stuff. I'm I'm hoping things are better. Thanks. We got lots of bleach. We got lots of bleach in the fridge where all the memes go. You're completely cleaning this place of the flipping hero with feet meme. What the freak is... Yeah, trust me. Hiki, Sunny, you guys are not in trouble. It's okay. It's alright. You did say you were gonna send it there, and I didn't say no, so I had a bad feeling though that that's where it was going. Well, the IPs back then? Oh yeah. Lucky. He's lucky, you know. I Yeah, no, he's lucky. Because you could have done something with that. But hopefully he gets his comeuppance. Or has gotten his comeuppance grub. No more. Here you go. I'm cleaning. Yeah, we gotta clean the clean the bridge. The bridge needs clean. We have learned our lessons. we are we are we are paying for our sins right now. Oh man. After seeing that. Yeah, I'm like I said, you guys are not in trouble. It's it was just very I didn't even say no either. Usually I like if it was something really horrible, I would say no. You know, like or like don't do it. But no, I I knew it was coming and I just like, you know what? Hopefully it ain't that bad. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Maybe they'll decide not to. Seeing that meme is like, what? I was like, oh no! Okay, then you. Yeah, got him banned from most of other YouTuber servers by sending his user ID into the servers and leave it. Ooh. I mean, yeah, that'll do it. Look, if he says horrible things, especially personally to someone, he got his comeuppance. Now, what is it wrong to, you know, let every server that he was in know about his wrongdoings? I don't know. You know what? It's not my place because it wasn't directed towards me, so I can't say. But if anything, he got what he deserved. Wait a second. Something's not right about that phone call. I'm going back to this. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club? Most certainly. Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china pate? Oh, that's right. Yes. That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Oh! Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. Oh! And when I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court? Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? Something... What? Turns out he was also the NPing spammer and a server. They mentioned that one time, so he was already temp banned for that and would have been unbanned the day after. Oh man. What a horrible guy. Slay. That's a cute little plushie too. Exactly how did you come by your privilege? Oh. So this is your reason. The reason why you put the victim's hat back on. Your point, Mr. Gavin. Do I have my... I swear I hear myself talking, but I don't see anything. I don't know. I think I'm going crazy. It's come down to this. Has it, Phoenix Wright? Order! I will have order, Mr. Payne! Yes, Your Honor. I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Prepare to hear defense attorney Gavin's testimony. Gavin's going up there now too? Him. Well, as the prosecutor, Very well, we'll break for 10 minutes. After which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for cross-examination. Are we all clear on that? Crystal clear, Your Honor. Very well, this will be the final recess for the day. Where is my thing? There it is. I'm so shocked, I guess. I don't really know the right words. April 20th, 2:32 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge's chamber. Who'd have thought today would turn out like this? May I? Oh, hello. Huh? What? Hello, sir. Please pick a card. What's all this about? Who's this? Who's this girl? This is Phoenix's daughter, I think. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Gosh darn, now that I know that, thanks to Dragon is... What's all this about? Is this one okay? Excellent. I have a message for you. The last hand is about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it. A trump card? The card you have chosen is magical. Use it wisely and the game is yours. Herlick Sholmes. Thanks, Herlick Sholmes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Ace Attorney, as you can tell. Use it wisely and the game is yours. That's all. This has actually been fun. I like playing Ace Attorney. An ace? Where do I remember that card from? Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces and Mr. Wright's 2. It is 5 aces enough. It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There is cheating, I swear to you. The missing 5th ace. Wait, this splotch of red, is this blood? Interesting. You have your trump card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth. Serious extremely. Thank you, Hiki. That's so nice of you. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's so nice. Also, I just noticed Herlock Sholmes. That's not one character. We haven't played that one yet, though. I can't wait to play that one, though. Mr. Beast tier level. That'd be nice. I don't know if I could handle that much, but I'd appreciate it. Thank you. My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it. I like her. She seems nice. This bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth. I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what this all meant. That girl, I'd seen her recently. I have image perms again, nice. Yeah, you do. I decided to just go ahead and give it to you. Technically, the Joker was supposed to be like a timeout area, but since you wanted to stay in the in the Joker position, I decided to just change it so you could have it. That girl, I'd seen her recently, but where? That's when I made the connection. What? I was about to say the joke, the meme joke, but I don't think it would have worked here. Bloody Ace added to the court record. April 20th, 2:45 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Defense Attorney Christoph Gavin, will you please take the stand? Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Witness state his name and occupation. Is this farce necessary, Your Honor? Believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. Fine, I'll play along. First, there's one thing we need to have made clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat? By secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mr. Smith was bald. I'm sure it's not so bald, bald, bald. Like, it's the biggest secret. I think, but I can't think of anything but thoughts. I can't think thoughts anymore, so I can only think thoughts, but I can't think thoughts because I can't think of how to think thoughts. That's me all the time. Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it. Oh? call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin. Mr. Wright! What do you think you're doing, right? Oh wow, things sure look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo? Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night. Never once taking it off except for that one time. That one time being the instant he was hit. Oh! When Mr. Wright returned to reporting the crime, the hat was laying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to be at the scene of the crime at the time of the crime. In other words, you'd have to be the real killer, is what you're trying to say. Not bad, Apollo. I love that Phoenix is on our side again. Mr. Gavin? I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court. Oh, what? What? Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Huh? Yet, I'm afraid in the current situation I see little reason to hide anything. Very well, allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night. Oh boy. Here we go. Finally, you may begin your testimony. Tell us, how were you involved in the events of that fateful night? Isn't that illegal? Possibly. You know what? This game has broken many rules. The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked in through the little window to the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, and so I left. And that's when the call came from Wright. So, you witnessed the murder. For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed. The dead. Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you're on Mr. Wright's defense team. Your testimony is clearly disadvantageous to your client. You don't care at this point, he's getting thrown under the bus. What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all. So you are, Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window. Ah, he was the one through the window. Mr. Wright? You had to say that, because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollo? Oh! What if the I Like Trains kid was I mean, maybe, but also the I Like Trains kid was an actual person. And he's since passed. I mean, unless they made it a whole different character. I mean, that could be a possibility. I don't know. No! No! Oh god. That's... Oh no. Gosh darn it. A joke came across my head, and I had to stop myself. Mr. Wright, the defense should hear the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder. It sure is. What an interesting trial this has been so far. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, I need to press this statement. Those were the only 3 at the scene of the crime? Yes, as far as I saw, at least. Oh, I keep mixing up Payne and the judge's voice. Then we're back where we started. The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Was the defendant Phoenix Wright? Who else could it have been? But why did you talk to the police? 2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend. There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime. Justice, I just said I saw no one, not a soul. But that goes against what Mr. Wright said. Ah yes, this mysterious fourth person. Who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose. Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin. Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary. I'm gonna show something I can't find myself. Remember, Apollo, the card that was swapped out was the fifth ace. Fifth ace, right. Well, Mr. Justice, the question of why the killer would swap out a card has been raised. Can you point to a reason? Ooh. Show that evidence. It's now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out. Oh! Go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the fifth ace? The fifth ace? The fifth one? My reason is, this. Is that an ace? Why? Why, it's got blood on it? Right next to the spade. What? Look at this. Just. This is insane. Why wasn't I told about this? Why? Could this be? Could this be the missing fifth ace? Oh, it's getting good. Inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card? Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Kevin so upset? It's just a fishy card from some fishy girl. Oh, that card? It's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Card's her stock and trade, after all. Ow! No dib Sherlock on the back of a participation trophy. Like... Good job, Judge. Good job. No, impossible, unacceptable. The courts cannot accept this evidence. It's a fraud. Whoops. Go back. A fraud? How can you be so sure? What? I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. Let me elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason? The reason for the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime. Where are you going with this? Take another look at the photo. Take a look at this photograph. And at the victim's head. At the moment of the crime, his head fell to the floor. And a trickle of blood ran from his forehead down to the back of his head. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen on one of the cards? I suppose? The killer then took the card to hide the blood. Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible. Oh? Right, regardless of how you wasted that last... What? How you wasted the last 7 years. You used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence. And we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. Look at this graph! Look at this graph! What's important now is that I've answered your question. What are you talking about? You wanted to know why the killer would have taken a card from the crime scene. No, I've told you. That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see. This is baseless conjecture. Baseless. Oh. I miss Phoenix. Oh, I assure you, it's quite based. This is based. Yes. What? It's amazing, really, how a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo? Yes. Try picturing the scene of the crime. Oh, gosh darn it. Try picturing the scene of the crime in your head. Boost. It's boost. The murder took place in the hideout. The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table. And before the killer swapped a card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Given this, there is one decisive problem with this scene. Well, what is it? Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on a card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses? Whose position doesn't fit the bloody card? Is it him? Well, isn't it the victim's position that's the problem? We used proper architectural designs. Perfect. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. It's got like this 3D standpoint. It's nice. Like they showed the viewpoint just straight on and then like a bird's eye view. I like it. I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice. Well, look, the victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any blood would fall behind the body, not onto the table in front of him. Take a look at the photo again. Take a look at this photograph. If he bled in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards. Why, that's right! So, what does this mean? Incidentally, we're sitting in swivel chairs. Swivel chairs? Oh man. Apollo, try turning the chair around. Recreate the crime scene? Oh! The chair was facing the other way? What? It would have to be. Whoa! So we have to assume that at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away from the table. When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing? When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo. In this photograph. That would mean the killer turned the chair back around. Sorry. Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We know now the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction. Again? Another one? Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses. Whose location creates a contradiction that the victim was facing away? I guess it would be killer? Maybe? The victim was struck from the front, correct? Indeed. Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front? Sitting where his indicator currently is? I would think it'd be quite hard, yes. Yes, but what you're saying makes no sense. Because I haven't been paying attention this whole time. Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall in the middle of a game? Lena's suspicion reason will soon come to light. Well, what? There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. I just realized Phoenix is helping out here. Why is he's kind of taking the lead here. Why is he taking the lead in the defense He's in his own murder trial? Like, wait a minute. And he was also taken off, he was also, like, pulled off, like, the legal team or something like that. I don't know what the right words are. He was pretty much, you know, fired from being a lawyer like 7 years ago. So what on earth is going on here? Anyway, there's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Apollo, if the victim was struck while he was sitting as shown here, where would his assailant be standing? Try marking it on the diagram. What? But there's no room to put a mark where the killer should be. Don't worry, let's think it through and see what we find. More experienced, yeah. He's got more experience. He just, like, up on the go. We know the victim was facing towards the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have been standing to strike our victim from the front? Well, he would be, like, right here, wouldn't he? Killer gonna be standing, well, here. Uh-oh. You get points for flair, but that's about all you get. I thought I was on to something here, too. I hardly need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim is facing a solid cupboard. Or are you claiming the killer climbed the cupboard and hit him from above? It's simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime... Wait, I know. At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there. What's this now? What? I mean, that's the only explanation, right, Mr. Gavin? Oh. Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately. Bailiff, send a team to the crime scene immediately. Have them try to move the cupboard. Ah, Your Honor. What? There's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff. Yes. I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright. It was wrong of me to take you off the court, because why would I do that? You've been doing a really good job so far. I just couldn't see the reason. I do my best. Hey, he's pretty much taken over. Or they hit his face from the side. Ooh. Oh, well. If they hit his face from the side, I mean, unless you mean he was facing that way. But I don't think they would have been able to hit him from the side. Because if you look at the diagram... Let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. If the killer was standing here at the time of the crime, then this cupboard wasn't here. Which means... Apollo, try moving the cupboard. Wah. Thank you. As you can see, the cupboard was the problem. At the time of the murder, it has to have been shown here. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my. What's this? What is it now? Look at the diagram of the crime scene once more. It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction in fact. Huh? Oh, dang. Notice something, Apollo? Our line of deduction is rapidly approaching its logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradiction indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, the second witness? I'm going to guess... I'm gonna guess it's this one. That doesn't make sense. What doesn't make sense is the witness. Miss Olga Orley? Wasn't she unconscious at the time? Yes, I suppose she was. I fail to see how an unconscious witness could contradict anything. Yet this conscious judge can penalize you. Ah, gosh darn it. Your Honor, one more chance, please. I suppose. Do give it some thought this time. Oh. I'm gonna guess it's... About this cupboard. Are we all okay with assuming it was moved? Sure, why not? Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard would completely cover up the window to the stairs. Oh! Oh! That's right. Someone standing outside wouldn't be able to see in. Someone like Mr. Gavin. What did you say? Oh, is the coolest defense in the West losing his cool? Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right? It's only a game until someone gets killed, Mr. Gavin. And someone was, while the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court exactly where did you witness the crime scene from? Excuse me, Your Honor. Order! This is a court of law. I have order. Oh, wait, we just now received word from our investigative team at the Borscht Bowl Club. They've examined the cupboard of the hideout, Your Honor. Oh, and what did they find? Well, Your Honor, it turns out there is a secret passage behind it. Huh? What? It's getting juicy. Oh yes, I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. I just realized I forgot to wear my cop hat. But oh well, this time around we're off duty this time around. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about. I do remember him saying something about that, now that he mentions it. A secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in legal goings-on. Never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law. So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go? The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cold bowl of borscht, no doubt. Just like our killer. Oh. The dead silence. You see where our line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo? I see it, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said I needed this trump card for the last hand. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked and the victim's hat was only off his head for a few minutes between Mr. Smith's murder and Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, let's say something. Dare I ask what really happened that night? Actually, I think we can probably figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason, our killer had a date with Mr. Smith. A date with destiny. There he crouched hidden in the secret passageway behind the cupboard, holding his breath, waiting just for the right moment. Then the chance came, and he took it. Oh! Eek! What? Why did you do that? Wait here, I'll get help. Oh, that was... okay. Miss Olga O'Reilly was out cold, struck by Mr. Smith. But his time was soon to come, Mr. Wright... oh gosh. But his time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Shoddy Smith alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer. Then our killer stepped out from the secret passage and into the hideout. The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside. He wheeled his chair around to look and... ow. After the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime. Too bad for him he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. Yeah, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And the fact that the day were all red. The swoosh of the hair just It's not like that. That wasn't me, I swear. I wasn't there.
Well, it seems this trial has taken yet another turn. Nope, nope, nope. I'm truly, truly sorry I had to see this day come, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The prosecution will continue its investigation. As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion.
Whoa!
Believe me when I say that I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. But I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest immediately.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, he's going mad. Oh, no need to apologize. I'd rather enjoyed myself. It's not every day you get to witness a legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand. Your point, Mr. Gavin? Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked. Oh god. That a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade parlor trick.
Excuse me? Is he calling me stupid?
The defendant is cleared of all suspicion. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright hasn't proven anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he has done is use the legal evidence to put the blame on someone else. And not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney.
Illegal evidence?
Objection! Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin, is there still any reason at present to suspect me of wrongdoing? Of course, this bottle, for instance. The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking. How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon? And not just any fingerprints. Am I right, Mr. Payne?
Actually, yes, the fingerprints of the bottle were, upside down.
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier. The court, in this case, demand an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. And that is to hit someone with the bottom of the bottle. Well, Your Honor, actually, you could probably hold that bottle. Like, of course it wouldn't be upside down, but you can hold it like that. It'd just be weird, you know? Either that or it was handed to him. You know, in that way. Like, it would make sense that way. See how the caught fish squirms to the last? Well, Apollo? Yes? Your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. But I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation, just like that. Yeah, just like what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to... Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation is the only legitimate one. Is there really any other? Is there really another? Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there, in plain sight. How about you just say the answer in plain words?
It would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions, indeed. Well, Mr. Justice?
Mr. Gavin said that the court in this case demand an explanation. Don't worry, Justice. Don't worry, Justice won't leave until justice is done.
Perhaps the defense would care to enlighten the court? What evidence do you have to explain why the fingerprints on the bottle were upside down?
Let me look at it one more time. Grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Still here, I'm just chilling. That's cool. It's cool. It's all cool. Sorry, I was just looking up stuff. There we go. Okay. It's actually easier to show you than explain, Your Honor. Place that bottle on the floor next to your chair.
Excuse me? On the floor?
Yes, now, reach down and pick it up. Without getting out of your chair. Nice. See, you naturally go to pick up the bottle by its neck. With your fingers upside down. Oh! I already knew this. I don't know why I'm getting excited about this. Look at this photograph taken on the night of the murder. The defendant, Mr. Wright, sat here, playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of the piano bench. He would have naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times.
Wow, I can't believe it was that simple.
Recall our dinner that evening, Christoph? I was drinking my usual juice then, too. Basically, you used the bottle on the table to do the deed. But then you must have remembered. So you went and picked up one of the bottles from under the piano, and you switched the bottles. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon. Oh! It's getting good!
Order! 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 What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Kevin?
Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection. What? You claim that I switched the bottle? Where's your proof? Proof? Well, that's, as I thought, more baseless conjecture. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty. Oh! I wouldn't see you so sure about that. Your Honor, when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall I requested an additional investigation?
Oh, yes. I have your memo about that here. Retrieve the bottles from under the piano at the Borscht Bowl Club. And here's one of the bottles in question.
What, are you going to test that for fingerprints too? I would be surprised if any were on that but his. Trying to read that. I don't know why my brain's not connecting it. Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake, true. That bottle won't bear a trace of anything. Say, Apollo. Yes? Why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle? But why? Just humor me. Mr. Wright, that bottle will solve this case once and for all. What? It's a bottle. Get it.
Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Get it. Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at that! Oh my god! Yeah, it makes all the sense now. There's something inside the bottle. Ah! What's this? It's the card! It's the 5 of spades! Oh, the 5! That's great. I love that. That is so flipping good. I wasn't even thinking about it. That card, it can't be. Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment. Miss Olga O'Reilly? Yes, our little swindling Devochka. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost in the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone. Trap failed. Wait, this isn't... You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one you mentioned in this piece of testimony? I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling that something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Disposed where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the bottle. Oh my god, that's clever. The 5 of hearts. This is the card. Is this your card? The bottles were swapped, and the only one who could have done that was the 4th person in the club that night. You, Mr. Christoph Kevin! Oh. And... take off. Oh no. Oh no. That is all. Uh-oh. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright?
Revenge?
Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago. My past is like my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger at justice in the proper direction. Oh, that's nice. Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right? This is insane. What about me? Don't I get to prosecute anyone? Yeah, he's been just sitting on the sidelines. Payne's was just sitting over there like, what is happening right now? I'm so very confused. I don't get paid enough for this.
I believe this time we finally come to the end of our trial. Mr. Payne, do you have a report for us on Christoph Kevin?
He's admitted everything. We're processing his arrest now.
I see. Still, one has to wonder why he would do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he?
None that we know of.
Mr. Wright, have you anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter.
About this victim, Mr. Shoddy Smith. His occupation was listed as traveler. An odd profession to be sure, and that's all we know about him.
I'll arrange a follow-up investigation, Your Honor.
Good. Mr. Wright?
Yes?
7 years, and you still haven't lost your touch.
Christoph Gavin was a man with such significance for me, both as a friend and a lawyer.
He was extremely talented, to be sure.
I need 2 things before I could confront him. The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated, this courtroom. And the second was a man who would tolerate no injustice. In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo.
Me?
A dark time is coming for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own court system. We have to set it right. Mr. Wright, our work lies ahead of us. And I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Well, this seems like a good time to announce a verdict. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright,
not guilty. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! 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 Yeah! Woo! Wow! 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 I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Court is adjourned.
Yay! April 20th, 4:28 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Ooh, this music's fun. Thanks, Apollo. Came through, just like I thought you would. I'm pretty sure I didn't do a thing in there. It was you who cornered Mr. Get the killer. I couldn't have done it by myself. You sensed it too today, didn't you? Your ability? Ability? Yes, a sensitivity I lack. You'll come to understand it soon enough. Wait, I wonder if he means...
I have one question for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Of course it's true.
What's the serve I've been getting?
The coffee is cooking out. What was that, Mr. Wright? You'll have to find the answer to that question yourself. The answer? Right. Today was full of questions without answers. Most of them about Mr. Gavin. What possible reason could he have had to commit murder? Perhaps you'll learn that in the days to come. In the next episode! Huh? Wait, you don't know, do you? This locket is the key. Huh? Oh, that reminds me. I met this girl whose picture's in your locket. Your daughter, right? That's right, she's my daughter. You know, you were right about this locket. Eh? I took this off his neck the night he died. But it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. So the truth is, this locket really did belong to him. But wait, that's perjury! You testified, you said that locket was yours. I said no such thing, actually. Huh? I merely said that it was a locket with my daughter's picture inside. A subtle distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. And it's the truth. Wait, but then why? Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside of it? That is a good question. What? Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time. You're still just getting started with your career. Speaking of which, I may be out of a job. I work for Gavin Law Offices, after all. Still can't believe I just saw Mr. Gavin get led away in handcuffs. Apollo? Yes? How about coming to work for me? You mean at the Wright & Co. Law Offices? I mean, there's not a single attorney in my generation that doesn't know it. I can't imagine that to be true, but... Wait, but didn't you... You're not a... Oh, I turned in my badge, yes. I'm not an attorney anymore. Oh? That incident 7 years ago. Oh my god. Wait, that legendary trial. And at the middle of it all was one man, Phoenix Wright. The case reached its sad conclusion, and he left law for good. Man, that was a weird story you just told. Didn't even have an ending. I don't even know what happened. Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts? I'm not qualified to stand in a court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. Forged evidence? What are you talking about? Talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. One piece of evidence struck me as odd, it's true. It just seemed, well, too perfect. I bet this was the forged evidence. I'm going to guess it's gonna be this right here. No, I don't want to check it. You mean this, don't you? I got this from your daughter, Mr. Wright. Yes, that card couldn't have been found at the crime scene. Why? Because the killer took it with him when he left. Leaving the wrong card in its place, luckily for us. The courts can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud. A fraud? How can you be so sure? I would think the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. My verdict was already handed down 7 years ago. Then you really... Yes, I forged this card. One look at the crime scene should have told you it wasn't real. But you can't do something like that and call yourself an attorney. Who's calling themselves an attorney, Apollo? So it's true. The rumor is true. 7 years ago. None of that matters much now, does it? What did you just do? I punched him. He's doing that thing where he wipes away the blood with his fist, like, good shot. Good, nice hit. Now my turn. It's your story from here on out, Apollo. Perhaps I can help you turn the next page. My office's address. Drop in if you'd like. Mr. Wright. Oh, about your uppercut. Try yelling, "Take that," next time. I find it packs a little more punch. And Apollo, thanks for today. I had a good time. Aw. I miss Phoenix. Phoenix is such a good character. With that, Mr. Wright walked out the door. And that's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved. And, at the time, I had no idea they were all related. Every mystery that day, connected by a single thread of logic. I'd find that out soon enough in the next episode. My name is Apollo Justice, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins. The end. For now. Turnabout corner. Yes. Saving. Save. Okay, we won't play this. We're not playing this right now. Woo! Woo! What the heck was that? Did y'all hear that? I don't know what that was. I think my sister's watching something. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna turn that. Ah, okay. Y'all, that's enough Ace Attorney. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Oh man. Ace Attorney never gets old. I actually enjoy playing Ace Attorney. Uh, but it's late. I've finished drinking my coffee a while ago. And yeah, I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm probably gonna get off here and go. Ooh, I forgot to save. Well, that's alright. Oh no, wait, I did save. I had to remember. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably go in the living room and see what my sister's up to. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it a done deal. Call it a night. Alright? Alright. Anyways. You know what's coming. It's the time. It's that time. It's 11 o'clock at night, alright? It's time for bed. Bedtime. Time for bed. It's sleeping time. Snooze and cruise. It's snooze cruise. And we're snoozing. We're cruising for a snoozing. Anyway. If you guys got school or work going on, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. I don't know why my usual is like gone. But, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. Eee! Go to bed. Tomorrow we're playing Stardew Valley, which I did remember I wanted to ask something about that. So tomorrow we'll play Stardew Valley, but I'll ask y'all a question while I'm playing. It's a pretty big question considering Stardew Valley and stuff. But that's also not that important. Oh yeah, and then Saturday is a hangout stream. I think I had something in mind. I think I wanted to play one of my games on the Switch. Just like one of those, like, you know, come play this game with me for a little bit kind of stream. So we might be doing that. But anyways. Where is I going? Oh yeah, I should remind y'all. We are currently at... We're currently at 248 subscribers, y'all. 248. We've been stuck there for a hot minute. So let's get up there. Let's get up there some more. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. 500, alright? That's very important. If we can reach 500 subscribers, that'd be cool, because then I can play Animal Crossing and some Dreamlight Valley for y'all. Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is pretty fun. So yeah, please. I've yet to play any of that for the stream. I'm actually thinking of whether I should start over on Animal Crossing or not. I really don't want to, because I've been playing Animal Crossing, like, this same island since the game came out, so I'd really hate to start it over, but also, like, it wouldn't hurt. It'd be pretty fun to start over. Anywho. I went off a tangent there. I hope you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love yourselves. You're the only you in this world. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully. It seems like I'm later and later on these streams. But hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Alright? Okay. Alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay. Goodbye. Bye, bye, bye. Bernard, say goodbye. Bernard says bye. Bye, y'all. Bye, 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 bye.